Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I am going to be doing a Patreon request, and that is for My Woman by Angel OLSEN. And this was requested by Lily over on Patreon. Very much looking forward to it, as I have heard All Mirrors by Angel OLSEN and I very much enjoyed it. That is on Patreon too. If this does end up going to YouTube, then if you'd like to become a patron, links are in the description. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I shall follow you back. Like, comment, subscribe, because I love reading your comments. Join my Discord and you can talk to like-minded people. I also have a PayPal, so if you want to send a tip, then absolutely go ahead. But anyway, yeah, let's get on into it. First song is called Intern. Okie dokie, let's go.
Maybe you know that it's been too long. Doesn't matter who you are, what you've done. Still gotta wake up and be someone. I don't care what the papers say. I'm gonna fall in love with you someday.
She's got such a classic vocal.
I'm gonna fall in love and run away. Doesn't matter who you are, what you do. Something in the world will make a fool of you.
So butterflies then.
Got the phone, but I swear it's the last time.
Wow. That is very beautiful. Love that for an intro song. I was wondering if it would like run into the next song, but no, I love that for an intro song. Just, it's very, and the volumes are really nice here as well. I find sometimes with there's some albums where the volumes just aren't hitting, but this one, yeah, definitely beautiful, like all of it mixed very well. Very much an intro feeling. I am going to look into lyrics too, just because that's what I like to do. So Brandon Stussy, God, you know what I'm like with names. Reviewing the song for Pitchfork, says the song is ostensibly about how we all have to wake up, work, go through the motions and be someone, and how that work will embarrass or beat you down sooner or later. It's also about love, because love does the same thing, and really same goes for life. Yeah, and actually that is definitely what I was getting from it as I was listening, but I guess I didn't get the whole bit about love though, which I thought that's actually really cool. Like, you still got to fall in love, you still got to go ahead and do it, just like you still have to get up, go to work and be someone, you know, just the same as you have to do that. It's almost as like important, like they're both as important as each other, because a lot of people are afraid of love, but it's saying like, yeah, but you got to do it. It's just something you got to do in this lifetime. So that's pretty cool. But then at the end, she's all like, pick up the phone, but I swear it's the last time. It's a love that maybe isn't, you know, ideal, I guess. But she's like, can't help herself. She's just so in love and she can't stop herself. She just can't help it, you know what I mean? And then again, falling in love, and I swear it's the last time. Maybe she's someone that falls in love quite easily, you know what I mean? But it's obviously hurting her. And she even says in like the second verse, so I'm going to fall in love with you someday. I'm going to fall in love and run away. It's like that there, she's like happy about it. It sounds like, you know, I'm going to fall in love with you someday and I'm going to fall in love and I'm going to run away. But is she saying she's going to run away with them, or is she going to run away from the love, you know? Is she going to run away and be scared of it? Who knows? It's very much tied around love though. That's what I know for sure. Everyone I know has got their own ideal. I just want to be alive, make something real. Doesn't matter who you are or what you do, something in the world will make a fool of you. I love that. You know, it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, or, you know, whether you're the Queen of England or the Hounds of Hell. Don't ask. Just doing Seven Nation Army lyrics there. But anyway, you know, something will make a fool of you. It's in everyone's birthright to be embarrassed. But anyway, next song is called Never Be Mine.
Coming from an endless place, I go blind.
classic sound.
But I would watch you turn and walk away.
Nice.
He wants to know what, I only want to know you.
I love the feel of this.
This time I swear that I do. But I would watch you, yes I would watch you learn to love you and hurt too if you'd only stay. You'll never be mine, you'll never be mine.
That's so cool. Ooh, no instrumental break here. Ooh.
He wants to know what, I only want to know you. This time I swear I do.
Feels like singing. I don't know why, but I can imagine like a prom.
But I would turn and walk away.
Oh, I could so get lost in the music. Love the tambourine too. Gives it that little folky feel. That guitar is moving around a little. Yeah, it went a little bit more mono. Cool. Ends off in a very mono area where it was all quite stereo, you know, with all the sounds around here, and then the mono is where it, you know, kind of like falls into the middle and becomes a little bit more, you know, like I always call it intimate, where it just feels like it's at the center of your head almost. Very pretty. Yeah, it was giving me like surfy kind of rock and roll. I don't know what the word is, but like, you know, like an old, like maybe Beach Boysy feel, you know, I don't know. But then it was also giving me prom, and I could imagine like this band and they're dressed in like pastel yellow and kind of like singing this song like this while there's like lovers on the dance floor, and then there's like one girl watching her lover like dancing with well, her crush dancing with another woman, and she's just sitting there like almost just wishing that they would come and ask her to dance. That kind of feeling. It was really cute actually, but like obviously sad. In the song, Angel sings slightly off-key to portray emotional fragility as she sings about this loss of love. I didn't really notice it being that off-key. I felt like it was, I mean, maybe it was. I think it fit very well though. But anyway, the instrumentation is one of the more pop-oriented songs on the album, made up of mostly acoustic instruments. Yes, this track sounds fairly upbeat, which contrasted to depressing lyrical matter. Well, yeah, but we love a sad bop. But yeah, just looking through the lyrics again, and it just sounds like, you know, she really loves this person, and she says, hate to have to watch you go, you know, and she's been trying to make them be hers for a long time, but it's just not going to work. She says, but I would watch you, you'll never be mine, but I would watch you turn away and walk away. It's almost like she's saying, I would do it over and over again just so that I could see you almost. Even if you're walking away, it's that last moment of seeing you. I'd still be able to, you know, do that. I'll click it though. This lover isn't taking a relationship as seriously as the writer is. The writer wants more depth. She wants things to be more personal and more heartfelt than the lover wants them to be. The lover would almost seem to be distracted thinking about something or someone else than they are when they are with the writer. Yeah, of course. I'm not sure. There's something to do with that, but I would watch you turn and walk away. I would watch you look right through me. Oh, maybe she's more saying it like, you know, even though you're meant to be here, yeah, even though you're meant to be here with me, or I would just, because it's past tense, I would just watch your face be completely vacant in another world. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I don't know, when I was hearing it, I got the impression that it was like she liked to watch him walk away in that kind of sad way, you know, that's just from when I was hearing it, so I interpreted it that way, but then upon further reading, makes more sense what I said in the latter part. And then on verse 4, she goes on to say, he wants to know why I only want to know you. I want to tell him I know the feeling. This time I swear that I do. It feels like there's another person in the mix here, and like she is, you know, maybe trying to pursue someone else, but her heart is still with the guy number one, you know what I mean? And she's saying to the new guy, like, I know how this feels, because she is now making the new guy feel how she feels about guy number one. I hope that made sense. And this bit, yes, I would watch you, learn to love you and her too, if only you'd stay, but you'll never be mine. It's like, so that goes back to my original point earlier about her, like, just to keep him in her life, like, she would put up with some stuff that is just far from ideal, you know? She'll even allow him to, like, be with another girl almost, just so that if she could just still have a little slice of him, which is so sad. I'll just have a read here. She's very infatuated with this person, as mentioned numerous times before. She's shown to this person that she's willing to hypothetically learn to love the other people this lover is seeing or dating. Yes, exactly what I was saying, my darling. Yeah, oh, sad bop. But I did really like it. I love the surfy feel. Okay, next one is called Shut Up and Kiss Me. I think I know this one. Didn't I say that on the last, like, video I did of Angel Olsen? I'm pretty sure I was like, I know this song. Let's give it a go. I always do this. Yes, I know it. I know it. Instantly.
Even if you walk around as though you think you're right.
Sounds so good. I love that. The cadence is amazing. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight.
I could make it all disappear. We could end all this pain right here. I could take it down to the floor. Love is so real that it can't be ignored. Has to you. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight.
Yeah.
Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight.
Stop your crying, it's alright. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. It's got like a drunk feeling to it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So much room for the instrumental on these tracks. I love that. This is especially good. Oh, wow, the sounds almost like clunky together, but it works. Yeah, it's weird. It felt like it was like, shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. You know, it had like that kind of indie sound, very indie, but also had like a drunken kind of sound, you know, very like, oh, shut up, kiss me. You know, there's always deflated feeling and maybe a little bit messy. I don't know, it just really had a different kind of character within it, which I actually very much loved. Let's have a little look at the About section. It says here, shut up, kiss me, the second single to be released in advance of Angel Olsen's third studio LP, My Woman, is an electric guitar-driven song in the vein of previous tracks Forgiven/Forgotten and High Five. It also serves a nice contrast to the synth-laced crooning of the other advanced single, Intern. Yeah, true, very different. While showcasing Olsen's voice and guitar playing. Oh, so she's playing the guitar too. That's very cool. Oh, that's even better. Okay, anyway, Olsen's vocals and guitar playing is even more relentless and defiant than in the purest rock tracks of her previous album, but nevertheless maintaining and expanding of her recurrent subjects, the fallout of a relationship, the difficulties in properly communicating with a lover, and the need for affection and connection despite all the hardships that come attached to it. Shut Up and Kiss Me works as a plea to a love interest in hopes that they'll respect her and reconsider giving the relationship a second shot, but it also serves as a confident showcase of a woman's courage to speak her mind in the pursuit of her goals, whatever those may be. Olsen may still be young, but she seems to be getting more and more resolute in making sure the world takes notice of her, and so we should. Oh, that was written really well, actually. And I guess, yeah, like the whole shut up, kiss me. It's almost like, oh, just shut up with all of this. Oh, you know, messing around, and just kiss me and know what's good for you. You know what I mean? Like, she also said, when I first envisioned it, I thought of it as more 50s and relaxed. It's sort of tongue-in-cheek and kind of mean, kind of yelly, but also like, hey, I care about you. Anger is kind of funny when you're not in it. Yeah, for sure. Also, though, it says here too, critics pegged Angel Olsen as a folk indie darling after her first 2 albums, but in 2016 she proved that wasn't the full story. She could do the country croon, give us pop yearning, go lofty and ethereal, but then she can don a sparkly silver wig, add a synth, and take it to the next level. In Shut Up Kiss Me, Olsen makes love sound so damn easy, giving 3 simple steps. Stop crying, it's alright, shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Doing away with poetry and pretense, Angel Olsen tells it straight and gets you in the gut. Yeah, it's that like, come on, it is that whole like, let's not mess around and just do what I'm telling you to do. And obviously that doesn't work in real life, but don't you wish it could? You know what I mean? So yeah, well, maybe it can work in some situations, but yeah, ugh, love it. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Oh my God, it's so cool. All right, next one is called Give It Up. Do you know what? The chord progression almost sounds like she fucking hates me. La na na na, she fucking hates me. La na na na, I tried too hard, then she tore my feelings like I had none and ripped them away. Oh my God, that's so low. Is it actually that low in real life? I don't know, but I used to love that song. Met a girl, thought she was grand, da-da-da, at first hand, da-da-da. Yeah, it's the same chords, almost. The progression is almost the same. Right, I'm going to the start. Met a girl, thought she was grand. No. It's almost there.
Hurts to be around you.
Ooh, I love that.
I can't stand you lying.
Oh, there's something about this.
A part of me is dying.
She has really got that 50s
Every
little,
time I see you,
you know, little...
I tell myself I'll never
I don't even know how to describe it in any other way but that.
What is it you think I need?
The percussion under that legato vocal, unique. Give it all up for you. I love how the drums really complement the vocal. Like they were disjointed and then they joined in towards the end.
Feels whenever you're around.
I love that.
Take my time with you, my love. You're the one I'm thinking of. You're the one I really love.
Yeah, come on. Ow.
In my arms and fast asleep. Where you are is where I want you.
This is my favourite so far.
Is where I want
To be, oh, I want to be, yeah. Oh, that is so good. The percussion really got me going, and the vocals with it though too. You know, not just the percussion. It took all of it, like with the guitar too. Jung, 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 jung. You know, that's just so good. I felt that one like just light me up. I don't know how to explain it. It just, yeah, that one's my favourite one for sure. Again, going off the feelings of like, oh sorry, I'm like knocking things around. But just going off the feelings of like, I want to be with you, you know, hurts to be around you, I can't stand here lying. Whenever you're beside me, a part of me is dying. And every time I see you, I tell myself I'll never have this feeling with another. Oh, you're in my heart forever. Yeah, it's definitely following the theme there. What is it you think I need? Everything? It's not true. I'd give it all up for you, give it all up for you. Oh my gosh, it's like, you think that I want everything. You think I'm maybe high maintenance in that way. I want too much of your love, too much of your, you know, time or whatever. But she's like, it's not true. I would give, actually, what I would do is I'd give everything up for you. I would give you my soul just to be with you, you know? I'd sell my soul to the devil sort of thing, just to be with you. Like, so it's quite the opposite. Yeah, that's kind of powerful, isn't it? Want to touch you, show you how it feels whenever you're around. Take my time with you, my love. You're the one I'm thinking of. You're the one I really love. Oh my gosh. She's very much in love. And it's hard. Okay, after like shut up and kiss me as well, it's very much like, you know, she's like, shut up and kiss me, just do it. And on this bit she's like, come on, it still didn't quite get through. She's just like, give it up, please. Just know that like you feel good when I'm around you. When I touch you, you know it feels good. So, you know, please just know how much I love you and whatever. I want to be in your arms, and you know, that's the only place I want to be. Oh, I'm getting hot, but I don't want to be, I don't know, I hate my arms, as a lot of you might know. Oh God, fuck it. Let's just free the beasts. Who cares? Stop it. I need to stop being so dramatic about my arms. All right, anyway, next one is called Not Gonna Kill You. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Let's go.
My watch is blurry.
Right.
My watch is blurry.
Oh, that drunken tone again. It's like lazy. Lackadaisical.
I turn the lights low, and when it's over,
I love it.
a love that never seems too careful to confide.
Yeah, take me back, girl. So retro. This reminds me of a band I love called the Dandy Warhols, and I really love them. Ready for love.
I'm nothing else but the feeling. Till I am becoming true.
Come on, it's gonna be like Rolling Stones here. Oh, bit of Jefferson Airplane as well. Ah. This is definitely a favourite. That is so good. I'm obsessed with that one. Oh, give it up. Not gonna kill you. Both of them just, oh. Wow. I'm glad I took my jacket off for that one. I know I was flapping around like a big old, I don't know, some sort of bird. But, you know, who cares? That's too good. When the music moves through you, you can't stop it. And you can't deny it either. You know what I mean? You just got to let it go. It's got control of you at that point. So you better just give up, you know, and get into it. This song tells us about the fear we feel about doing something or about what awaits us in the future. Somehow Angel Olsen tries to tell us that we should not fear and that we will not die by waiting or trying to do something. Okay. I might have a little look at the lyrics here. I'm taking these off for a second because, oh my God, boiled. My watch is blurry when I look down at my hands. I'm just another alive with impossible plans. I turn the lights low, but we both know where we are. And when it's over, what becomes of your pure heart? So my watch is blurry as I look down at my hands. So I guess it's blurry because it's dark. The lights are off. I'm just another alive with impossible plans. Again, just another person with impossible plans. Like, there's so many people in the world that have impossible plans, big dreams and so on, that maybe never fulfill them but always try to. And I think that's still beautiful in itself. I turn the lights low, but we both know where we are. That's interesting because I believe that's some sort of metaphor too. Like, I turn the lights low, but we both know where we are. The metaphor could be like, even in the darkness of us, like, we don't, you know, even if we don't know what's going on, if we're together or not, we both know where we are. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, we understand the chaos. We understand the complication of this relationship. We understand the, you know what I mean? The broken pieces make sense to us, even though it's very dark and it doesn't make too much sense to most of everyone else. You know what I mean? I don't know, something like that. I bet I could I could refine that a bit better, but I don't know how to right now. And when it's over, what becomes of your pure heart? See, that's interesting. I'll click it and see if anything here is said that might make me go, yes, that's how I meant it. I think that this lyric most likely refers to Angel having saucy time with another woman. Ooh. And the shared guilt around it. They turn the lights off, but they still know what they are doing and don't know how to feel about it. Her partner also is probably conflicted with this, as this taints their pure heart. It is worth noting that Angel wrote this lyric far before coming out publicly, further adding to the conflicted feelings over queer love presented in this lyric and many others on this album. Maybe I've got this all twisted, but I thought like it sounded like she was talking about a guy the whole time in the other songs. I don't know why, but obviously she went through finding herself, of course. But it's sad about the guilt thing. It's like, oh, the guilt. I don't like the guilt. And when it's over, what comes of your pure heart? It's like, once we've done this, the pureness is gone. But it's not true. That is not true. I understand the feeling at the time with the shame and everything of not being out and all those things. I get it. And it sounds like, wait, maybe did she cheat or something? Like, her partner is probably conflicted with this. I don't know. It's all very complicated. Maybe I'll look in the about section first. Oh, no, I already looked, didn't I? Oh, God, I need to just know more. I just need to know more. Maybe I'll go through the lyrics a bit more. A love that never seems to curse or to confine will be forever never lost or too defined. To lose the feeling of an endless searching throughout, to help meet what is never about me or you. That is the kind of love I'd always dreamed to be. However painful, let it break down all over me. Down all of me, sorry. All over me, eh? Hey. No, right, anyway. Sorry. So yeah, she's just describing there a love that like is ideal to her. It doesn't matter if it's painful, whatever. She wants that type of love, and that's the kind of love she wants to be. That's how she wants her love to be, you know? I love that. It never seems to curse or to confine, you know? The love doesn't put you in a box, and that could very much be to do with the LGBT sort of situation. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't curse either. It doesn't like, you know, but maybe with the religion side of it too. It doesn't mean that like God doesn't love you or whatever, something like that. But it also doesn't shame you or there's no bigoted like opinions there. It's just like a free love for sure. We'll be forever never lost. I love that, forever never lost. Like forever, it will never, like the love will never be lost. It'll be unconditional, but it also won't be too defined. So it won't be too like, you know, specific. It's very open. To lose the feeling of an endless searching throughout, like so like you won't feel that feeling of like you're always searching for something more or an extra layer. It's like it's going to be all there and it's going to be everything you ever wanted. To help meet what is never about me or you. That's interesting. Like to help meet what is never about me or you. That is the kind of love I'd always dreamed to be. Yeah, to help meet what is never about me or you. The love isn't just about a person. The love is just a whole love, you know what I mean? Like a love of all things. It's not just like she wants to love in she wants to be love in a way where it's not about specific people. She wants to love in a way that is for everyone and anyone. I don't know, that one was a little bit difficult to break down there. And then she says, you know, I want it to break down all of me. Oh, here we go. Till I am nothing else but the feeling. Okay, that makes sense more when she says, you know, let it break down all of me. It does match with the however painful too. However painful, let it break down all of me. So that sounds like she's saying, let it break me apart. Let it do what it needs to do, you know, for me to become this type of love. But then it moves on saying, till I am nothing else but the feeling, nothing else but the feeling, becoming true, can't help feeling the way that I do, become a prophet, become a fool. Oh, love the lyrics here. Just very much like, well, yeah, I think it speaks for itself in a way. I can't, you know, over explain it, but the become a prophet, become a fool. Like become a prophet is like knowing what's going to happen next, of course, but then become a fool where you're kind of not really caring. You're just like very much in the present, being joyful. So it's like, you know the future, but you also know how to live in the present. It's like being everything, being a whole package there. Or let the light shine in, I'll let the light shine in. May the best of you win. Who is your truest friend? Are they there at your end? Oh, let the light be bled and let some tears be shed. Do it all over again. Let the light shine in. Oh, very much like, you know, let the light shine in. It's almost like the light of love, like let it shine through you into your soul and feel it. Who is your truest friend, and are they there at your end? You know, maybe are they there at the end, like when you are dead, or oh, she's actually kind of breaking a fourth wall and being like, are you sat with your friend right now? How is it over there on your end? Are you with your friend? You know, there's something like that too, but I reckon it mainly means death, of course. Let the light be bled, like, you know, and that's almost like it's like juxtaposing sort of feelings, because like blood is normally more of a dangerous feeling, you know, sort of sight, whereas light is a heavenly sight. But let the light be bled, like the light just kind of trickle down onto you, let it just fall, let it flow, don't try and stop it. And it's like blood is to do with your life, isn't it? It's a life force. Just let it become you, let that life drip onto you, you know. It's a big deal. I don't know. And let some tears be shed, of course, like get the emotions out, feel, just feel. And then, yeah, it goes on to say, it's not going to kill you, you know, it's not going to break you, it's just going to shake you. I like that, like, you know, if you allow yourself to feel the love and feel yourself, feel everything, you know, you're going to be fine. You're going to be perfectly fine. It might shake you up a bit, but you will be so strong and you'll be fine. In fact, you're going to love it. And I guess that, like, going back to the whole LGBT thing, you know, it's like a progression of being like feeling the shame and then but then like freeing herself. And with that type of music too, it's total freedom music, that 70s 60s kind of amazingness. And then she really is shouting it, shake you alive, baby, oh baby, you know, like it's so explosive. She almost feels, she went from feeling restraint to feeling complete freedom, which is fantastic. I wish I could understand it even more from like a detailed like point of view, you know. Interesting. So now I'm going to look into her love interests, like, you know, sexual orientation and stuff, just in case. Okay, so it does say in 2021 in an Instagram post, she comes out as gay. Okay, so it does seem like she might have a girlfriend. Yes, okay. Called Bo Thibodeau, I think, or Thibodeau. I don't know, one of those. Okay, cute. Okay, great. Okay, so let's not talking about guys. I can't even remember if she might have even said man in some of their songs. I don't even know now. Yeah, no. Okay, I know exactly why I thought it was a man, because in going back to Never Be Mine, it says he wants to know why. He wants to know why. I only want to know you. I want to tell him. I know the feeling. I swear it. She's saying he, him. And this was made in 2016, so yeah, okay. Because normally I'm quite good when it comes to this sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? But this made this, okay, it all makes sense now. I was like, have I just missed the point completely? But no, I haven't at all. Okay, obviously I just don't like getting things like that wrong, like obviously. But anyway, next song is called Heart-Shaped Face. Love a heart-shaped face. Let's do it. You've been locked inside my heart-shaped face. Alright, anyway. In. Right, I'm putting this back on now, actually.
I've seen you.
She's doing a really cool, like, she literally is purposely going, I've seen you. Ha! It just sounds really good. Just, I don't know, it's different.
Was it me you were thinking of all the time when you thought of me?
Wow.
Is it your mother with a heart-shaped face?
Oh, the way she said that.
Got a heart-shaped face.
Sultry.
Good a feeling you thought I could dig up a race.
Damn.
I've seen you changing. I've seen you aging.
That absolute laziness, slurry cadence is so good. It's so good. Oh, it's giving me chills like everywhere. I'm glad I put my jacket on because my nipples are getting chills.
What I face, I have faced before. Have whatever love you wanna have, but I can't be here anymore.
Oh, just that drum. I love it. It's just so, the tempo as well. Oh. And all like the tremolo on the guitar. That's gorgeous. The falsetto, the aspirate tone. So breathy. Oh, so vulnerable. And then powerful. Yeah, she knows it. Oh, the contrast of it ending and then beginning again. The cycle of love. It's almost like the begins at the end is more like a, oh, that's nice to end it like that. But anyway, yeah, like it's almost like and begins, like at the end it's almost like it's even like lazier. It's even more like because she's like, she knows the cycle too well. The first time she goes, and begins again, you know, like big. But then as she does it the second time, it's like, she's used to it. She knows the cycle. So it's softer. And obviously it also sounds nice to end the song in that way. Then the drum at the end, you know, it felt like a full stop, which is interesting because we're talking about this cycle of, oh, it ends and begins, ends and begins. But then the big feels like a full stop. It's like her slamming the door, her saying, no, no more. The song kicks off the folkier side of the record. Another smouldering standout, heart-shaped face about how men sometimes project their emotional baggage interchangeably among women is casually devastating in the way that womanhood often is. There is nothing new under the sun, she sings. OLSEN ultimately seems bored by the fact that men and women have been misunderstanding each other since the dawn of time, but that doesn't mean she won't try to find some new way of articulating it. Well, yeah, gosh, I agree with you, my darling. I absolutely agree. I love verse 2. You know, she goes on, she says like, well, was it me you were thinking of? But then she says, or was it your mother? Or was it your shelter? Or was it another? Was it your mother? It's almost like the whole Freudian, like you go for people that look like your mum or your dad sort of situation. And then, or was it your shelter? Is it because I could provide a shelter for you? I could provide, you know, that kind of home for you? Or was it another person you were thinking of? You know, it's all these different things. Like, and then was it a feeling you thought I could dig up or erase? You know, like, did you think that I could somehow help you with that? When really, I don't want to help you with any of those things. I just want you to work it out and get on my level as a woman. Obviously men are completely inferior to women. No, I'm joking. But also not joking at all. Right, anyway. It says here, Angel wonders if her significant other appreciates her as her own person, or if he only sees her as a mother figure or a place to hide, or even as a substitute for another woman with a facial structure like hers. Yes! Oh, that makes sense of the, or was it another? Yeah. Yeah, but it was kind of going off of what I was trying to say for sure. Interesting. Right, I am going to move on now, and we're going to go on to Sister. Cute.
No, it wasn't what she said. She came together like a dream from the sleeping life I lead. All the colors I've seen, brighter one in front of me. All the truth I thought I learned, turn around and it is there.
Wow.
I want to know you. I want to show you. Piece us together. No, it's forever.
Is she talking about a real sister here?
You tell me you'll be there. Nobody knows fears. I want to follow everywhere I go.
Ting, tat, tat. That's so good.
I can see your face. Hey, that's the way I see this place. And all this blessing was a curse. Open up my heart. You learn to take it as it comes. Take it as it comes. You thought, I want to know you.
I love how gentle this part is.
Pieces together. We'll go on forever. I want to live life.
Ooh, the passion.
I want to turn right. Next to you. Next to you. All of a sudden it changed.
yeah. Going into the lower register. Oh, that Stevie Nicks, very Stevie Nicks there, yeah. Yeah, bringing me that witchy essence. Yeah, little detuned moments. Look crazy. That's huge. That is nice. I do my own little lyric on the end. Oh, right. I can't deal with my hair. It's being like too crazy for me. I'm gonna like, ow, you arsehole. Oh no, stop singing. I wasn't ready. That's just rude. Going on without me. Right, I'm pushing I know this isn't very attractive, but I don't care. I've already got a boyfriend. Right, okay. Looks crazy when I do this. Yeah, I'm keeping it like that. Rock and roll way. Actually looks fucking mad. Right, anyway, love that one. I want to know what it's about though. Like this one I was like, who? Who and the what? How? When? Oh, I'm taking these off for a minute while I read actually. Yeah, give my hair give me some space. I really need to wash my hair as well. I recently dyed it, but I over conditioned it. You know what I mean? When you overly condition it and it goes all like greasy. But it's not like filth, it's just like too much conditioner. Right, anyway, who cares? It's not about this. Ugh. Why do I have these moments? Alright. The song could be describing the initial attraction that doesn't follow heteronormative idea of what love is. Angel Olsen, or the song protagonist, experiences an attraction from the initial encounter and through eye contact that shakes her beliefs about who she is and isn't attracted to. Nice! All the truth I thought I learned is the hegemonic idea of love that was sold to her and has been internalized and possibly a force that keeps her away from exploring who she is. Yeah, I heard about this thing about like how a lot of women, well, all women are very much programmed to be straight just from like a very young age, and there's a lot of women who don't know that they're interested in women until years later, and they realize that so much of like they've been taught what love is, taught a straight type of love for their whole lives, and it's messed with them in a way. And I actually like fully resonate with that, like fully. But I love that she's exploring herself away from that and being like, hang on a minute, I think I've been taught this. This encounter with this person shakes that basic foundation and at the same time lets her see a truer version of reality and a prettier one with a brighter colour that is now in front of her. Beautiful. I love that as well. All this blessing was a curse before I opened up my heart. Like, because it's a blessing now, but it used to feel like a curse. And she mentioned curse in an earlier song revolving around this sort of topic too, so that's really interesting. Oh yeah, the brighter one in front of me, all the truth I thought I'd learned, and then it finally came along, turned around, and then it's there, all the love I thought was gone. Oh my god, it's actually really, really beautiful and just so open, and like, it just makes me really, just like, how happy does that make you? Like, it just makes you feel really good when people start to like realize and recognize that who they are is totally fine and actually it's beautiful. Yeah, that makes me happy. And something that like a lot of, well, my viewers have gone through, and myself as well included. And then all my life I thought I'd change, and it's like maybe she's saying like that is interesting. Like maybe she thought she would change in a sense of, I thought I would change and not like be interested in women anymore. Maybe I would be like, you know, far away from that, and that I would grow out of it. Or she was saying, or it could be a positive thing and be like, all my life I thought I'd change, and like I knew something was coming. I knew there was a change afoot and it was going to be fine. It was going to be beautiful. You know, it could be either one. I clicked on it and I'll have a look. I think this is a relatable feeling to most people who have experienced same gender attraction. She thinks she will outgrow this crush, that it is only a phase, since society teaches us that homosexuality is only a part of experimenting as a teen, discrediting it. Because of that, most gay/lesbian/bisexual people go through thinking that the feeling will pass as they grow older. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I thought she was meaning. And yeah, I get that. I mean, I think I probably felt this. Actually, do you know what? Before I got like really horribly bullied for my sexuality in school, I was very confident like about my sexuality, and then, but as soon as I had like started telling people my sexuality, it became sexualized, it became like icky, it became like a thing, basically, when I didn't want it to be a thing. I wanted it to open others up so that I could get to know all sorts of people. You know what I mean? So like, I wanted to say it so that girls basically were aware that that if they like me, then maybe, you know, they should tell me. But also like nothing to do with that either. Also just saying it because that's who I am. You know what I mean? Like, why? I felt like, why wouldn't I say? If I don't say, then I won't ever get what I want. And like, my parents have never been judgy. Like, my little sister, she's gay, and my brother is gay. He's in a relationship with a guy right now. He's also a bit like me though, my brother. He's down for anyone. But if they've got a good personality, he's down. So yeah, like we're similar in that way. And I think my sister's slightly like that. My older sister is just like full blown straight. But how funny that it's like three of us, all three of us being quite gay. But I reckon that's because like, also like I don't know, just like our parents are kind of like just chill with all that. They don't really care. They don't even like go, no one even had to come out. You know what I mean? Like no one, well I did personally, just because I was like, I'm just gonna say it. My mum was like, okay, cool, as long as they treat you well, I don't care. I was like, okay. Okay, thanks. But I think with my little brother and sister, it would just be like, oh yeah, I'm going on a date with this guy. Like my brother, and it's like, okay, cool. Like it wasn't even a big deal. It's just like, yeah. Like that's just what it's like in my family. And I think, thank goodness, yeah, my pain has come from outside of that, unfortunately. And like, I'm still in a place now where I'm like obviously I'm in a relationship with a straight guy, and he is straight for sure, but he is, you know, he's also not completely like, I'm straight, you know, he's not gonna not say a man's attractive if he's obviously attractive. But other than that, you know, I do sometimes, don't know, just feel a little bit, I've just struggled with it a lot in like the past. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry, so I just cut it off short because my brain went blank. Honestly, I think what I'm trying to say is my brain just went completely. Maybe it's the trauma from it. I don't know. I just don't like talking about it as much anymore, just because like I can't be bothered to go into it, because I am who I am and whatever. And I'm with who I'm with, and so therefore I don't really look at anybody. But like what I can, you know, do is watch people on TV and be like, I like a little bit of that. Who was I watching the other day? Oh my god. You know, everyone was watching that show Wednesday, and everyone's like, oh Wednesday, oh my god, like all these straight men liking this girl who's playing like a 15-year-old creepy. But I was like, I'm sorry, but Morticia, Catherine Zeta-Jones, that's where it's at. I was like, she is the one. But yeah, it just like, it kind of pops out here and there. But because I only really a couple of years ago kind of was open again about being like who I am, pansexual, I don't even like really using pansexual. I just like to say I'm open, and like, you know what I mean? I don't even really like putting a label on it. I just, like I said just now about my family being like very open and like, yeah, do what you want. Like there's never been labels on any of us. So we're just like, I just am who I am. It's never really felt like it had to be labelled, therefore I don't really like labelling. But for everyone else, to make it easier, I just say pan, of course. But I guess I don't think about it too much because I am in a relationship I'm in, and I'm a very loyal person, and like I've got lots of trauma around sexual stuff and attraction and whatever, and you know, so I feel very, I only ever think about the person I'm with, obviously anyway, that's what it should be like, but you know what I'm trying to say. So it's hard for me to explore it since I've come out properly a couple of years ago. I've not been able to explore that, even though I've explored it already beforehand, but I explored it beforehand in a closeted way. It's all a bit confusing. I don't even know why I'm going on about the whole thing. I genuinely don't even know why I'm going on about it. But obviously the song kind of brought this up for me, but you don't need to know every detail right now. It's actually kind of hilarious. It's killing me. Right, stop. But anyway, I'm so awkward, honestly. I just have, I just overshare. I just do. Honestly, what am I like? Right, I am actually just going to move on because I was talking for ages then about not even the song. But that's what I like about music. It does bring up thoughts and feelings, doesn't it? And makes you look at yourself and go, oh, what do I think? What do I feel about that? How do I relate to that? What does this make me feel? Yeah, so I gave you a little bit of that, and then it went into a bit more detail of just randomness that I probably need to like mull over on my own. But anyway, this song is called Those Were the Days. Oh, sounds like the M&S advert, Marks and Spencer's advert. Ooh, creamy mushroom soup, trickling over a hot spud. Sorry, why is this? That's not even nice. This feels good. That drum then. So jazzy. The jazz is so smooth. I just want to melt into that all over again. That's so nice. It was dreamy, it was smooth, romantic, and it did feel like a memory, you know? And she was talking about that, you know, being like, remember the way it used to be? I waited for you, you kept searching for me, feeling free, wanting to see each other all the time. Oh, those were the days. Nothing to lose, nothing to find. Just like a memory of this bliss, this happier time, this time of contentment. And that's how I felt throughout the whole song. Content. Gorgeous. But it's sad because it's like it's a memory, which is basically saying it's not what the present is, you know, it's different now. But that memory is bittersweet, I guess. Painful. Right, next one is called Woman. Nice. And the album's called My Woman, so Let's go for it. I love the way that bass sounds. To me, it's got like dust on it. I can feel the dust. Warm and rounded. It's like a big dust ball. But it's like nice. Sorry, I'll actually describe it better. Okay, so I have mentioned this in other songs before, but when I hear certain types of bass, bass is often very brown. It's on the scale of, you know, brown to orange, red, brown, orange, sometimes black, but, you know, rarely. But no, it can be black. But anyway, it's often on that. But that type of bass, and what I meant by dusty is like, you know, when you get a sunshine coming through your window when the sun is going down, or, you know, and it's casting the sun through your window and you can see the little dust specks in it. Yeah, well, I sometimes see bass, like, especially ones like this that is rounded, I see like a ball of that kind of like a light with the dust floating in it, just like boom, boom. Like, yeah, that's how I see it, and I love it.
Desperated, almost over, and I'm still your clown.
I feel like she mentions clown in the other album.
Forever, we are there together, there together.
Nice.
With no promise of the future, am I not alive?
This is so simple. Very much about the words here. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is really beautiful. This has got to be the laziest song. And we've had some lazy vocals, like slurry, but this has got to be the most... Oh!
And I could still breathe for you.
Oh, it's amazing.
Tell me what I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Tell me
Reminds me of Madonna, that line.
isn't true. Tell me that I dare you to understand what makes me a woman. What makes me a
Oh my god, this is so good. Oh my god, I love it. I'm just lost in it. Just in it, you know?
sit on.
Oh, that emotional feeling.
And I don't wanna lie to you, baby. I'm a woman
Oh, that's so Lana. Giving me ultraviolence. album is just like a total trip. So like melty in the best way. Like I'm super present with it. Yeah, that's really just. Oh, I think I might like this album more than the All Mirrors album. I don't know.
Just wanted to say I did actually rewatch my All Mirrors reaction the other day, like just before I started editing this. Well, in the middle of editing it, but I was like, oh my god, actually this album's really good too. So I don't know which one I like more because they're both really solid and have some amazing songs. But maybe I like this one because I like more of the songs. No, I feel like I liked every song on All Mirrors too. I actually did. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. I just need to listen to them back to back.
I have to listen to the All Mirrors album again. I haven't heard it in a while, but like this, I don't know. I remember the feeling, and I loved it. I really did love All Mirrors, but this is just something else. It really is. I really want to watch my All Mirrors reaction again, though. I might think differently, but no, this is too good. There's a lot to go through here. Right. We've only got one other song left, which is good because I haven't got longs, but I'm going to try and go through this as quick as I can. Right, you can leave now if you want to. I'll still be around. This parade is almost over and I'm still your clown. I've been thinking how your smile seems to last forever. Even if it's just a while, we are there together, there together. Okay. Says her lover seems to close to ending things, but the artist hasn't lost feelings towards them. Yes, and that's kind of what I thought. You know, this parade is almost over and I'm still your clown. Like being like, you know, the parade, almost like the circus or whatever. It's almost finished, but I will forever be your clown. I'll perform for you. I'm yours basically, but also I'm your clown in a way where it's like you take me as a joke. I'll always be a joke sort of thing. I've been thinking how your smile seems to last forever. Like that's obviously like a nice thing, your smile lasting forever. And then it's like, even if it's just for a while, we are there together. I don't know what that means. Like maybe we're in that happiness together, even if it's just for a little while, not forever. We are in that happiness together. I don't know. This alludes to the idea that OLSEN is so infatuated by her love interest that in every little thing in her mind, it translates a sign of enduring love, in spite of the other side, or even the reality being the opposite. Such is the feeling of being in love. It completely deludes one from reality. And even though she and her lover may have been together in that moment, it is clear that OLSEN felt more than the other. Yeah. The little figments, a la their smile, of her imagination are ultimately insignificant. The very existence of the line, even if it's just a while, confirms this, and also suggests that OLSEN herself had an inkling that the end of the relationship was nigh. Yeah, definitely. With no promises of the future, am I not allowed to think kindly of a stranger who reflects the sound of my heartache as it's beating my life to the ground? Oh my god, sorry, those lyrics are too good. Oh, with no promise of the future, you know, like basically we could be ending with no promise that you're going to stay with me. Then am I not allowed to basically date someone else who understands where I am with like heartbreak, you know, trauma bond basically, because they reflect the sound of my heart breaking and beating, but it's beating her life to the ground. You know what I mean? Like it's beating her life into like ashes basically, and it's well, yeah, it's just painful, isn't it? And I could still breathe for you, open up and scream for you, tell me what I wouldn't do, tell me that love isn't true. And that it reminds you of tell me love isn't true, it's just something that we do, by Madonna. I'll just read what it says here. Angel is talking about her complicated feelings after a breakup or failed romantic endeavour. Society has shaped women into feeling self-doubt and guilt for many things, including their emotions. She seems to know that this situation is emotionally unhealthy, but part of her still wants it, but it is hard to reconcile. More generally, heterosexual relationships can face a lot of strain because of how differently genders are perceived and treated. Big time. Oh, hell yeah. Then at the end, I'd do anything to see it all the way that you do. Yeah, just basically being like, you know, I would do anything to understand it from the male perspective, you know. But I'd be lying. I'd be lying if even if I could see it from the way that you do, I still wouldn't agree with it, you know. I still wouldn't. I might understand it, but I won't agree with it. But also she's lying because she doesn't want to see it from his side either. You know what I mean? All right, yeah, last song now, and it's called Pops. Right, I'm just sorting his hair out a bit. Okie doke, Pops. And I wonder if that's like means dad. If it's about her dad, or I don't know.
All those people, they don't see me.
Very Lana with the
Baby, don't
vocal
please
effect.
believe me. No one understands me like you. I'm not playing anymore.
Playing no more.
Did all that before. Love of the chase. Love of love. What is it? My heart's made of.
This feels very off the cuff, you know? Like it doesn't feel refined, it feels,
please don't start.
You know what I mean? It's very raw. I like it. The way it slightly distorts. I love how she does so many lines that she repeats. It's like her thing and she does it well.
After it all ends, hey, it was only something in my heart. You can go on home, you got what you need.
Wow.
Take my heart and put it up on your sleeve. Live out your life, I'll never tell you you're wrong. Baby, don't forget it's our song. I'll be the thing that lives in the dream when it's gone.
That is raw, super raw. Leaving us on that note as well. You know, it doesn't feel like a comfy note, if you know what I mean. It's not like, no, it's not comfy at all, and that's because the song is sad. It's not a comfy song, if you know what I mean. It's actually very painful and makes you feel a lot for her, you know. Gosh, wow, that's kind of powerful actually. Like, at first I thought Pops meant like, you know, like dad, you know, but no. I think it's going off again of what she's been saying already, but this one just kind of hit different, you know. It was more of a stripped down ballad, and it felt like it was really from the heart. It was very raw from the heart. It's just sad. It just hurts. It makes me feel sad when I read it, when I was reading it along with it. Clicking on the first verse, all those people, they didn't see me. Baby, don't leave. Please believe me. Couldn't love him if I tried to. No one understands me like you. I mean, it speaks for itself. It's very much like, you know, no one will see me or believe me or know me the way or understand me the way that you do. I don't want you to leave me because I love you. You know, like, please believe me, couldn't love him if I tried to. I wonder what that means too, like, couldn't love anyone else if I tried to, basically. Yeah. And then she says, I'm not playing anymore. Did all that before. I'm not playing anymore. And maybe it could be going back on, like, maybe this is her straight relationship, or maybe her gay relationship, or one of them, but she might be talking to, you know, either the straight relationship or the gay relationship and being like, look, I'm not gonna go for men anymore, or I'm not gonna go for women anymore, you know, one of the things, believe me, stay here with me, you know. She's trying to hold on to that relationship. Yeah, and also just, you know, I'm not playing anymore, I'm not messing around, in a sense of like, this is real love, this is true love, I'm not just saying it. Anyway, love of the chase, love of love. What is it my heart's made of? Don't you know you'll never have a part? Please don't start, it hurts to start. Dreaming, oh, again. Yeah, love of the chase, love of love. You know, what is it my heart's made of? And like earlier in a previous song, she was saying, this is the love I want to be. But in this present moment, she doesn't quite know what her love is, what love quite means for her. And then, don't you know you'll never have a part? You know, being like, you'll never have a part in what my true love is going to be, what the real love is going to be. But then she says, please don't start, it hurts to start dreaming. You know, like if I start dreaming about what I want love to be, it just hurts, you know, because it's just not the way it is in this relationship right now. There's so much it could mean, and that's just what I'm just trying to do it as like, you know, trying to not go on forever. After it all ends, we'll just be friends. Hey, what was that passing us by? Hey, it was only something in my eyes. Like, that's just like, you know, when it all ends, we'll be friends, and it'll be like a fleeting love, a love that just passed us by. It didn't really mean anything. It's just gone. It was just something in my eyes, like maybe a little twinkle somewhere, but it wasn't meant to ever be. It wasn't meant to be forever. It was just a little thing, a glitch, a moment. But anyway, you can go on home, you got what you need. Take my heart out and put it on your sleeve. Tear it up so they can all sing along. Live out your life. I'll never tell you you're wrong. Baby, don't forget it's our song. I'll be the thing that lives in a dream when it's gone. Oh my God, that's so painfully sad. I'll read this here. These lines appear to be from the perspective of Angel's lover and are delivered in a dry and accusatory tone. To wear one's heart on one's sleeve is an idiom meaning to be open and frank about one's emotions rather than keep them private. In this sense, Angel is being accused of using the heartbreak to fuel her songwriting. I was thinking, like, is it coming from the other side? Because I was thinking, or unless her partner is also a musician, but I didn't think that was the case in this situation. But so no, I'm happy that it's clarified that it was from the other party in a relationship. But a choice of words, take and tear, and delivery indicate that it is perhaps not consensual. The other lover feels used by this. Perhaps they feel that by profiting artistically from the breakup, the pain can be numbed, a luxury they do not have, or even that by being able to channel their pain easily into a song, it must have been less real pain. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, like it's not being taken that seriously. And she even says, like, I'm not playing anymore earlier on. But the person she's with is probably thinking, but if you could put it in a song, then it actually lessens the depth of it, you know? It says, Slavo Zizek writes, the most depressing lesson of suffering is that there is nothing to be learned from it. I disagree. And then it says here, maybe Angel learning and creating from her suffering serves to devalue it. Yeah, maybe. Interesting. I don't know. But yeah, gorgeous album, gorgeous song. That was literally so good. I'm so happy with that one. That mid section really got me. Give it up, not gonna kill you, heart-shaped face, sister. Like, oh my God, honestly, Woman was amazing. But then I loved Shut Up and Kiss Me. I loved all the songs, just all in different ways. And I felt like it flowed so nicely through the album. Oh, thank you so much again, Lily, for that request. And I hope everyone else enjoyed it, whoever's watching. But yeah, I shall see you next time. Bye.